Hi everyone, welcome to Jump Report. My name is Noah.
And I'm Taylor.
Today is going to be a shorter episode. This is going to serve sort of as a continuation of last episode. As you may have seen, we covered a bunch of anime that came out in the fall season. However, a viewer of ours suggested one that we did end up missing. That anime being Ranking of Kings. A series I'm honestly glad I took the time to watch and is the topic of today's video.
So I'd heard people talking about Ranking of Kings, but looking at the art style, I decided not to watch it at first. But after reading a comment from our last video, I decided to give the show a try. And honestly, it really surprised me at first.
After hearing Taylor's experience watching Ranking of Kings, I decided to pick it up myself. Now, I'm usually someone who watches shows and tends to put them down, only to come back to them later. To this day, I still haven't finished Naruto. However, if I find myself binging a show, that usually means that I really like it. Ranking of Kings was one of those shows that I ended up binging. Today, the topic of this video is covering Ranking of Kings and why I think you guys should take the time to watch it.
Our main character, Boji, is the prince of a kingdom where the strongest person gets to be king. His father is a giant, but he was born deaf, small, and without any strength. This story is about Boji's rise to become king, and eventually the strongest king of them all.
One thing I love about Boji's character is his courage and resilience. Despite what everyone says about him, he continues to be a good person and treats everyone with fairness and respect. Even though Boji might not physically be strong enough to be a king, his kind-hearted nature is what I believe will eventually make him a great king and leader. Although Boji starts out weak, and honestly weaker than most protagonists that have been in a similar position as him, it's amazing to see his growth in sword combat later on in the show. This show does a really good job of building this up and really makes you root for Boji. What initially stands out about Ranking of Kings is its distinct art style, something that admittedly turned us off from viewing it. But as I continue to watch, I realize how deceptive the cutesy Ghibli style aesthetic was. Ranking of Kings is not a show for little kids, and at times, it's a lot darker than shows with a more mature art style. While I'd like to show some scenes that prove this point, especially one in particular, there are kind of spoilers, so I just encourage everyone to just go watch and see for yourselves. Looking back, this show's art style is colorful and adorable, giving life and personality to each of its characters, and it just helps make those darker and serious moments stand out more and hit even harder. While the show might start off a little slow, especially with an immediate character flashback that happens in episode 2, the rest of the show is well paced with constant twists, turns, and betrayals. In some ways, Ranking of Kings is not only a young boy's journey to greatness, the suspenseful and gripping political thriller. Ranking of Kings was not a show I was expecting to love, and while I can only give you guys a surface level of what the show has to offer, I encourage you guys to all go ahead and watch it.
Boji's tragic underdog story is guaranteed to leave you hooked and wanting more.
And if you're not, just watch it for Prince Despa. He's the funniest character in the show. He's voiced by the same actor who did Reagan from Mob Psycho and Rohan from JoJo. I love those characters too. Just do it for Despa, please. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you end up checking out Ranking of Kings. It's a really good show, and we hope you guys get hooked on it as much as we did when we watched it. Next episode, probably going to be something related to either JoJo or another anime that we've been watching, so be sure to check that out when it comes out. We'll see you guys whenever we upload a new video. Don't know when that'll be. Hopefully next week.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Let us know if there's anything you want us to check out. I'm always looking for new shows, and then I'll make Noah watch anything that's good.
Thank you most importantly to Muib for showing us this. We couldn't have done it without you, honey.
Yeah, you stupid kid. You didn't think that this was gonna make the video, but you forgot. I'm the editor. Yeah, you keep laughing there, you're a funny man, you know that, right? This is going in the video, I hope you know that.